Hello and welcome back. In last video, we learned basically establishing the communication between views in SwiftUI by using Notification Center. Today, we'll basically continue with the example and pass data to the other views using Notification Center. So Notification Center's post function facilitates the communication between different parts of the app by broadcasting notifications. Now, this function takes an optional user information parameter, which allows the caller to attach additional data to the notification. Now, this parameter is basically a dictionary containing key value pairs, enabling the transmission of relevant information along with the notification. Utilizing this parameter, we can basically customize the notification's payload, tailor it to a specific requirement. Now, by leveraging the user information or user info, we can enhance the flexibility and effectiveness of Notification Center. And this will enable seamless data transfer and interaction within the app. Okay, so we'll continue from the previous example where we built essentially the communication between two different views by posting notifications. So we used post notifications from the sender view, and we received notifications in the receiver view. Now let's update the sender view to send additional information using the user info parameter. Okay, so we're gonna go inside the sender view, and inside the buttons action location, we're gonna simply have an additional information. So additional info is what we're gonna basically call, and all right, let's see, additional info. Okay, and then we're gonna create a dictionary which is gonna have a key called course, and the value for this is going to be the newest course on devtechie.com, which you can check out right now. So just go visit devtechie.com and you can see basically the new course on Swift data. So we're going to use this practical Swift data in SwiftUI. Okay. Now we're gonna basically use our center.post function, but this time around we're gonna, along with the object, we're gonna pass the user information. So user info, and as you can see, it takes a dictionary with any hashable and any type. Now any string here is any hashable, and this string is also basically any type as well. So this perfectly follows the convention that is or the type that this parameter is expecting us to pass. So we're gonna simply pass this additional info. Now we are now sending this information down the wire, but we don't have a way to receive it yet. So next we'll update the receiver view to display additional information. Now let's add a state property to store the information that we have received from the notification, and also update the UI to display the received value. Okay, so we're going to go inside the receiver view. Okay, and we're going to simply create a new state variable first. Okay, and next thing what we're going to do is we are going to essentially take this text right here, and we're going to wrap it inside a VStack. And right underneath the VStack, we're going to set a conditional if statement, which is basically going to check if the additional information is not empty. If this additional info parameter or the state variable is not empty, then we're going to display that text view. So is not empty. We're going to say text, show the text view. And let's format it using markdown code, and we're gonna just simply display additional info. Okay, now we want to basically essentially display, we want to display this additional info, but we also want to read that value back. Okay, so we will update the receive notification where we are actually getting the user info object, and we're going to update this additional info from this area. So basically right now we are getting a dictionary. We're going to extract the value out of the dictionary, and we're going to populate the string, the message that has been passed in, basically the name of the course, into this additional info. Okay, so we are going to go inside the 408. Okay, and we're going to change this underscore to notification because now we want to use the notification. Okay, so we are receiving a notification, and we can basically get access to this notification. So now we're going to go inside the for loop, and we're going to say if let user info. So if we are getting user info out of the notification, if it is available, and let more info, essentially user info that we have extracted has something called course in it, we're going to cast this as a string. So if we are able to basically extract both user info and more info out of this if statement, if let statement, then we're going to go inside the await main actor, and along with actually with the counter we can move out. Let's do Control Z. We can actually move this counter out because again counter needs to be updated regardless, right? So we're gonna simply say main actor counter needs to be incremented. But if we find essentially a message, we want to update the additional info with that message, and that operation has to be done on the main actor as well because we are updating the UI. Okay, so additional info is equal to more info. Okay, I'm going to command A, basically selecting everything, and command M essentially to format everything. Okay, actually command I and command M. Okay, there we go. So it's now nicely formatted, and now we are actually passing the information from sender view, okay, using the user info parameter, and we are receiving that info in the receive notification when we basically receive that notification, and we extract out the information from user info. Okay, and we are populating that value that we have received inside the additional info, and we are displaying that inside this text here. Okay, let's fix this. Okay, so let's go ahead and refresh. Hopefully our view is already refreshed. So let's go ahead and send a notification. And as you can see that we have received the practical data in SwiftUI, the course name right here. Okay, and we have also received the notification. So we are actually incrementing the notification just like basically we were doing earlier. Now, if we want to test it out, like do you see the failed scenario where the course is not found? Okay, now we're going to simply change it to something else than course. Okay, and we're going to save this. Excuse me. Now, as you can see that we are sending from the sender view, we are sending course, but the receiver view is expecting something called S as the name of the key in the user info. So we are not receiving those notifications, but notifications are still being broadcasted and we can still listen to those. Okay, let's go ahead and fix this and go ahead and give it a try one more time. All right, okay, so this is it for this video. In this video, we basically learned how we can use the notification center to basically pass the information. Well, there's one more thing actually. Let's talk about that too. Okay, so as you can see right now, we are passing a string right here as a part of the notification user info dictionary. But we can pass string, number, arrays, dictionary, date, binary data, or any custom data structure to basically this user info object in the notification center. Now, to use excuse me, to use this custom data structure with the notification, what we must do is we must make a class or a struct that conforms to codable protocol. Now, if as long as your codable protocol is conformance is satisfied, then you should be good to go. So in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to look at how to convert this into a codable format and send a custom payload using the user info in the notification center. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.